Hi everybody, today I am going to do the zones of regulation and I'm going to do it with a helper today. And who is my helper?
Me, Porter Kaufman.
So Porter's going to show just maybe what we would do with a patient. So just for reference, Porter is my son and he is in kindergarten. So he is 6 years old and he goes to Horseman and he says he has learned this in school. Have you learned this in school?
Yep.
Okay, so he's learned a little bit about the zones in school, so he already knows a little bit about it. But we're going to go through the curriculum together and just do a quick overview of maybe what it would look like to learn the zones with a kiddo this age. So, it's not going to be perfect, but I'm just going to show you what it looks like. Okay, so Porter, tell me what the zones are.
Red, green, yellow, and blue.
Okay, red, green, and yellow, and blue. What is some emotions that might be in the blue zone?
Bored, shy, sick, and tired.
Okay. What about green?
Proud, thankful, good, ready to learn.
Ready to learn, yeah.
Okay, and focused.
Good. All right. What about the yellow zone?
Excited, frustrated, nervous, anxious, silly, annoyed, overwhelmed, scared, jealous, upset, uncomfortable, full, grouchy, or crabby, or confused.
Good. You read them all, didn't you? What's the one in the yellow zone that you feel the most?
Excited.
Yeah, you get excited a lot and you get really silly, right?
Right.
Okay. And then what about this zone? What color is this and what are the emotions?
Red.
Okay, and what are some of the emotions?
Mad, yelling, angry, aggressive, and terrified.
Okay. So let's go through these zones. What puts you in the blue zone? What's something that puts you in the blue zone?
When I lose one of my toys.
Yeah, that would make you
Sad.
Yeah, it makes you sad. So that's a good one for the blue zone. What about the green zone? What's something that makes you in the green zone?
When you buy new toys and when you download new apps on your phone.
Yeah, that does make you happy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
All right, what about the yellow zone? What's something that makes you in the yellow zone? I want you to think of something that makes you silly because that's something that you're working on, right? When you get way too silly. So what's something that puts you in the yellow zone for that? What do you think?
Acting like a monkey.
Acting like a monkey?
Yeah.
That's the yellow zone. And then what about the red zone? What puts you in the red zone?
When my sister kicks me in the face.
Yeah, that would make me in the red zone too.
That would make me really, really in the red zone.
Yeah. Well, what would you do if you're in the red zone because Sissy kicks you in the face? How do you get back to the green zone? What would be an appropriate way to get you back to the green zone?
Use a tool.
Use a tool?
Yeah.
Okay.
Use a tool and walk away.
That's a good job. So Zones of Regulation also has a section where you can learn tools, right? And we've learned those tools with some deep breathing techniques. And
Yep.
Yeah, that's good. And also using coping skills. And everybody can have different kinds of coping skills too, right?
Right.
What do you think some other coping skills could be? What are some things that could make you happy and put in the green zone? Remember, it talks about sensory stuff too. Do you know what sensory is? Stuff you can like squish or play with in your hands.
Make a craft.
And you think a craft would put you in a green zone?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
would.
good. So maybe distracting yourself with something fun?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's skip through here. So there's a zones bingo that Porter's been wanting to play, but we don't have a zones bingo ready. But if you have the curriculum, there's a zones bingo in it in lesson 2. And let's go all the way back. There's a zones in video. 10 minutes left? Oh, that means that we've been recording. Yeah? Yeah, you're right. There's 10 minutes left. Okay. That's okay. We'll be quick. Okay, so now there's a section where it says understanding different perspectives, and we won't do all of these, we'll just do a couple of them. So let's do, how about this one? When I'm in the green zone and it is expected, other kids might feel what around me? How would the other kids feel if you're in the green zone?
Let's play together.
You think they'd say let's play together?
Yeah.
Yeah, what might they be thinking?
I want to play with you.
Yeah, because you're in the green zone. You look like a fun kid. You're listening. Good job. All right, what if you're in the yellow zone and you're way too silly and you're in class and you're being really silly in class? What might other kids feel around you?
Yellow.
What? You think they'd feel yellow?
Yeah.
You think they'd get real silly too, and then maybe they'd get in trouble if they weren't listening in class, right?
Right, they might join in.
They might join in, yeah, and is that a good thing? No. What other kids might be thinking? What might they be thinking if you're in the yellow zone in class?
Calm down.
Yes. What might they say to you?
Calm down.
Calm down? Okay. All right. So those are some different perspectives of other kids when you're in those zones. So you could also do the red and the green and how others are expecting to feel. Okay. So let's go to our tools section because that's the most important part, right? Learning how to get back to the green zone.
Right.
Right. So a couple of things. There's sensory supports. There's calming techniques like the 6 sides of breathing, the lazy 8 breathing, counting to 10, learning how to taking a deep breath.
Can I say something?
Yes, you can say something. What would you like to say?
I've learned these those in Horseman Elementary School.
That's awesome. Great. And then there's thinking strategies. Big versus little problem. We talk about that one, right?
Yeah.
There's the superflex versus the rock brain thinking. Have you heard of that one?
No.
I don't think we've taught you that one yet. So let's go to sensory supports. Let's go to the deep breathing because those are the ones that we were just learning, isn't it?
Right.
Okay, so there's the 6 sides of breathing. So it's a picture, and I can send it to you guys in the chat. And you'll put your finger on the star. So put your finger on the star.
You'll put your finger on the star.
Yeah.
Breathe in. 1 9. Hold. The second. Third. Breathe out. Breathe in again on the 4th. 5th. Hold again. And breathe out the second time.
Yeah.
On the last one.
Back to the star.
Back to the star.
Okay. So go ahead and try it. Let's show them how to do it. So you breathe in. Hold your breath. Breathe out. Breathe in. Hold your breath. Breathe out. There you go. 6 sides of breathing. Okay. And you can do that for as many times as you need to calm down, okay?
Okay.
And then there's also the
lazy 8 breathing.
Yeah. And how do you do this one? You
breathe in 1 circle. Breathe out the other.
And you make a shape of a
8.
Yeah. So go ahead and try it. Good. It says, as you cross over to the other side, slowly let your breath out. So you go nice and slow. Good job.
But when I go fast, I feel like my finger is a race car in Mario Kart.
Yes, but that would make you kind of silly, wouldn't it? And we're trying to get to green. So we need to take slow breaths and relax.
Well, this would be the maximum speed of my car.
Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty cool. All right. There's also a calming sequence. So does it feel good and calming? How can you change it so that it works? So show me this. Squeeze your hands together. Squeeze your hands together. Close your eyes and rub your head. Then rub your legs. And do this a couple times. Do it 5 times, bringing your stress level down. See how they have it 5 times? They do it 5 times, and then they're good. Maybe that would help, right? It's a calming sequence. You want to try that one? Does that one help calm you?
Yeah.
Good. So those are some tools that you've already learned, right? A calming strategy there, some deep breathing.
Yeah.
Another big thing of this is the size of the problem. So Mommy and you talk about this a lot, don't we?
Yes.
What's a little problem? What's a big problem?
And what's a medium problem?
Yeah. So can you give us an example of a little problem?
If it's just something that's just a little bad.
Yeah, something that we could fix right away?
Yes.
Yeah. What's a big problem?
Like if you get a boo-boo with blood.
Yes, that could be a big problem, especially if it hurts, right?
Right.
Yeah, because it's something that might not have a quick solution to. We could put a Band-Aid on it, but it might still hurt,
And
right?
a medium problem.
Yeah?
Is like if some of your toys are missing, and if you want to play with that toy that's missing.
Well, medium problem is something that can be resolved in a couple days. So maybe missing a toy could be a little problem because you could probably just find it in a couple minutes if you paid attention, right?
Oh, right.
But it could be a medium problem if it's like a really favorite toy and you really can't find it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so those are some sides of the problems that you can discuss too. And then there's some worksheets about it. What else do we need to learn? There's a lot more to learn, but since we are running out of time, that's kind of the slow gist of what that can look like. You want to go over this real fast? We only have a couple minutes.
How about...
So I talked to you about this one too, right? You got to think before you act.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's do this chapter.
This one?
No.
It's this one right here. It says stopped, opt, and go. So that's when Mommy tells you got to think before you act, right? So you stop and think about your choices. You pick a choice. So do I want to listen to the teacher or do I want to keep being silly?
Listen to the teacher.
Okay, so that was your options. You talked about your options. And now you're going to go do what? Listen to the teacher, right?
Right.
So whenever you're feeling really silly and really crazy, you've got to stop and think, should I keep acting this way and maybe get in trouble?
No.
Or should I listen to the teacher?
Listen to the teacher.
Okay, and then you go and you do it. There's lots of different scenarios that could be for. All right. 2 minutes left, Porter says. So is there anything you want to tell them left about the zones of regulation before we hop off?
The zones of regulation are very important. They help you learn the red, green, blue, and green zones.
And yellow zones.
And yellow zones effective.
Great job. Okay, signing off. Mommy and Porter.
See you next time. And next time we will produce something different.
All right. Bye.